Alright, heretics, lapdogs, disgusting xenos, and other friends. I'm back with some more Shadowspear information. So, as you may know, some people have gotten their boxes ahead of time, so now we know what the Warlord traits and point costs are, and I gotta say, it's a mixed bag. Some things look good, but some look downright awful. And yes, they did fuck the Obliterators over, but more on that in tomorrow's video. Without further ado, let's get into these new Warlord traits. We're gonna start off on the Vanguard Space Marine side. The first Warlord trait they get is called Shoot and Fade. This one allows your Warlord to move after shooting, with the exception of Overwatch fire. If you choose to move this way, you must also advance. I mean, I guess this is interesting, but Space Marine characters tend to be mostly melee focused, and the few that have decent firepower are unimpressive at best. Meh. Next up, we got the Princeps of Deceit. Princeps of Deceit basically allows you to relocate 3 units of infantry with the same chapter keyword before the first turn, but after the first battle round has begun. You get to redeploy these as per normal deployment rules. Not terrible, I'd say. Worth redeploying key units to maybe guarantee better line of sight on important targets. The third one is called Master of the Vanguard, which gives your Warlord a 6-inch aura that increases movement, advance, and charge ranges by 1 inch for every single unit with the same chapter keyword. Oh boy, this sounds excellent. More movement on every unit seems marvelous to guarantee some charges on things like, Death Company or even Terminators. While Marine units don't necessarily seem great in melee, I think this trait might end up being pretty great. Just imagine all the Captain Smash spam with even more movement. Jesus! Fourth up, we got Stealth Adept. Now Stealth Adept's quick and simple. It gives your Warlord a -1 to be hit in both melee and range. Seems excellent for a very combat-focused Warlord, like a Smash Captain. You get me? Fifth, we got Target Priority. This trait allows your Warlord to forgo shooting during the shooting phase in order to select a friendly unit of the same chapter within 3 inches of your Warlord, as well as an enemy unit that's visible to the guy, at any range. Until the end of the phase, your selected friendly unit will receive a +1 to their hit rolls made against that specific enemy unit. Now this may sound a little fucking tau, but holy fuck, Hellblasters hitting you on a 2-up and not committing Sudoku on ones. Jesus, that's gonna hurt. Excellent trait if you ask me. Now, the last one on the Vanguard list is Marksman's Honors. It increases your Warlord's damage for ranged weapons by 1, and allows him to reroll all fail to hit and to wound rolls with ranged weapons. This also applies to chapter relics. Now, the trait itself seems damn good, but I don't honestly think a shooty Warlord Marine will do a whole lot. Except if you can somehow put this on a Talon Master, and that would make it fairly insane considering those guys come with a lot of shots. Anyway, the Space Marine traits all seem fairly nice, with Target Priority and Master Vanguard looking like the ones that will get the most use, since supportive auras and abilities are a Space Marine Warlord staple. Only time would tell, but this is my guess. Now, let's get on to the Chaos Warlord traits. It seems very magical. We traders seem to get a lot of magical bullshit this time around, so here we go. First of the 6 is called Arch Sorcerer. This lets your Warlord know 1 extra spell from any of their available disciplines. Not too great to be fair, I mean, you could always just get more sorcerers even. Oh well. Further up, the second one is called Devourer of Magic. This allows your Warlord to deny Psychic powers 1 extra time per psychic phase, as well as heal him for 1 wound whenever he successfully denies a spell. Definitely better than the first one, but not really impressive, since we don't really get any bonuses to denial like the Space Marine Librarians do. I ain't impressed, seriously. Now next up, we get Reader of Fate. Reader of Fate is one of those command points farming traits, but what makes it more unique is that you gain a command point by rolling a 6 on a d6 you get to roll after each psychic test, or each Deny the Witch test. Made by your Warlord, of course. Do note that you're still limited to 1 command point per round, but you do get a bunch of chances to generate one with this trait. More command points are always good, and, well, CSM severely lacked the CP farm trait. Bit of a bummer that it shows up after the farm strategies got gutted, but better late than never, huh? Anyway, fourth up we got Infernal Gaze. A short but pretty sweet one. Increases your Warlord's smite range to 24 inches. Makes you a little bit more like those much better Thousand Sun sorcerers, you know? The exact same much better Thousand Sun sorcerers you were already gonna take, that is. Now, next to last, we got Warplord. Warlord allows your Warlord to reroll once when taking a psychic test, making him much more reliable, as well as saving you some painful perils of the warp. Honestly, this might be the best Warlord trait in here. It makes your casting much better, and it seems this whole mini codex is themed on casting. Except for this last Warlord trait. Demon-bound power, oh yeah. This increases your Warlord's strength by 1, passively, and allows him to reroll damage rolls made for attacks with his force weapons. Sadly, this doesn't apply to artifacts, if I'm reading the blurry image correctly, that is. Now, I really want to like Demon-bound power. I'm a great fan of melee, as you can probably tell. And, well, if you really want to go out with a high-strength Master of Possession, you can definitely cast Possession on him and attempt to flick tanks everywhere and make him explode. I don't really think it will end up being very good, but I swear to the Dark Gods that I'm going to try and goddamn try until it eventually works out. Well, at least once, come on. So, the Chaos Warlord traits, they look fairly meh. The CP farm one and the reroll once to cast one will likely see some play since they have good potential, but the others will be quickly forgotten. Still, not too bad overall, better than we expect. Alright my boys, that's enough for today. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a good one.